Well, switching gears to weather here, we have Michelle in the studio tonight. Michelle, what does it look like for post-holiday weather out there?
We're going to be seeing some pretty big changes. So it's been so warm this week. Get ready because we do have some much colder air on the way for the weekend. And in that transition, we may get a little bit of snow, a little bit late for Christmas, which has turned out to be certainly more wet than wintry. But gives hope for some of those folks waiting for those ski resorts to open that colder air will finally start moving in. But not today. 46 degrees. In fact, temperatures jumped up several degrees just in the last hour after we saw some showers move through. Picked up 1/10 of an inch. Could see a little bit more wet weather tonight, and then it looks like another kind of soggy day throughout the day tomorrow before a cold front, kind of 2 rounds of colder air pushing in. They're going to bring us some pretty frigid conditions for the weekend. But 46 right now, mostly cloudy skies, and there's that wind out of the south-southwest at 22 miles per hour. Kind of a brief wind gust moving through, and again sending those temperatures up into the middle 40s. Cooler and continued breezy tomorrow. We'll likely see wind gusts up around 30 miles per hour. More rain, but as the colder air starts to filter in by tomorrow evening, places like the Palouse could start seeing some light accumulating snow, and we may even see some light snow mixing in. I think the ground is still too warm for it to stick here locally. But it's certainly in those higher elevations, we'll start to see some accumulating snow. But then that moisture cuts off for the weekend, and it will be frigid but dry for the most part. If you have plans over the mountain passes, right now they're looking good. Lookout Pass is pretty mumuch clear. Snoqualmie Pass has been wet, but expect the snow to really pick up tomorrow and tomorrow night. And it could be some pretty slow driving conditions and very wintry weather conditions over the Cascades and the passes across North Idaho for tomorrow. Heavy snow expected at Snoqualmie. And also at Lookout, that things will really start to quiet down on Saturday. So if you can put off travel across the mountain passes until Saturday, conditions should improve. We are still kind of in this warm southerly flow. That's why we've just been seeing rain and more rain, even up to about 5,000 feet. But the cold air is on the way. It's still off the coast right now, but as this low moves in, we're sucking in some of that cold air starting late Friday afternoon and Friday night. So we do have winter weather advisories that include Lookout Pass and even the Washington and Idaho Palouse for some light snow accumulations. Again, this is Friday into Saturday morning, but heavier snows for Lookout Pass 6 to 15 inches and then 12 to 16 inches over Snoqualmie Pass, which again will make for some slow driving over those mountains tomorrow. Let's look at the temperature trend. These are high temperature forecasts for the weekend. Upper 20s for Saturday and Sunday and early next week. Low 30s, but just in time for New Year's Eve, it does look like New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, it does look like things will start to slowly warm up again. So here's a look at the extended forecast. Rain and breezy tomorrow, leading to some snow in the tail end tomorrow night, and then dry and very cold for the weekend and much of early next week.